Welcome everyone to the JUCO Full Windup, brought to you by Famous Dave's Barbecue alongside Phil Stafford. I'm Kyle Stanley here, more excited than ever on the day one of the JUCO World Series.
It's just a great showcase that we get to see a bunch of kids from around the country.
That fella's right. Wow.
Tell them what you want to tell the world.
Good morning.
Good morning.
They're closest thing to family. And I mean, they are family. You live with them every day, you see them with every day, you sweat, bleed, cry with them, and you just play your heart out for them. And it's gonna be hard not being able to see them, but we gotta do it.
You know, they've been very special, and kind of like I told them down there, I mean, I thank them for giving me the opportunity to be here. You know, I didn't do anything but sit and clap and yell.
Later on, the Trojans are threatening. Darius Reese chops one up the middle. Marcus Mooney makes a tough throw. Ryan Church's foot is off the bag as we look at the close-up, but the first base ump calls Reese out. Win Fletcher comes out to argue, and after a meeting between all four infield umpires, the ruling is safe. And you have one furious coach in Kyle Forbes. The argument lasts for a few minutes, and even worse for his Panthers, it's now first and third with nobody out.
You know, last year we won a ton of ball games and got up to number 2 in the country and did some special things and kind of fell apart at the end. And to go through a fall that was extremely lackluster. I mean, we threw 0 strikes in the fall. And go 0-6 to start the season. I mean, yeah, there was some looking around going, hey, where's this going to go? B.J. Martin probably the reason everything stayed together all year.
Basically, UNLV happened because Coach Gardner set up a bullpen for the UNLV coach. Then after that, he just called me, had me come to campus, offered me a scholarship, and it all started with the A's.
Sometimes you fall down, can't get back up. I did it all.
I'm going to miss most about this team is definitely the camaraderie. We've definitely come together over the past year.
Desert Vista riding high after knocking off Sandra Day O'Connor earlier this week, what some would have considered a major upset. But we got to see some awesome fans because of it. The Zoo crew from Mountain Point very much alive for this playoff duel. It was all about pitching early on. Tyler Visa and Zach Cordova were on their game through the first few innings, but they got some help from their defense too. Bottom 3, the Priory threatening, but AJ Valencia is on the scene, flies in to make the catch, then doubles off the runner from second to end the inning. We're still scoreless.
We were out of the field and just got done practicing and putting the tarp on, and it started to rain. And then I went back to my office and I got a phone call saying that one of our guys was in a bad car accident.
Broke my arm, broke my leg, broke my pelvis, a lot of internal injuries.
When I got over there, I didn't think there was any way because the car was, completely ripped apart.
Some people said I'd probably never play baseball again.
When I saw him for the first time, while he was there, and it was not good.
I was in bed for 3 months after the accident. Wasn't allowed to leave, wasn't allowed to stand up, wasn't allowed to walk. I got a plate in my arm and a plate in my leg. This is the one in my arm. And then the one in my leg starts there, ends at my ankle.
There was a time that we didn't know if he was going to be back.
I redshirted last year, took the whole year off, and then luckily they kept my scholarship here, and came back this year, saw we had a pretty good team, and we end up here at the World Series. Pretty crazy. I'm probably not as quick as I was back then, but I'm working to get there.
Being able to play at this level on this stage is a tribute to all his hard work and dedication to want to play again.
I always had a thought of coming here. I I wasn't really sure if we'd ever make it, obviously, but it's unreal.
You never know when the last day is going to be, when your last game is going to be, and play it like you've never played baseball before.